Imagine you were executed centuries later. You're just like, oh, people are
You're on a
celebrating
Russell
this.
Stover box of
Yeah,
chocolates.
and they're just giving each other chocolates.
We are
Sacrificing our
negative
time.
fertile with each other.
Energy. And they look rushed and they look stressed. And I'm like, very good. Very good.
Mhm. I literally feel my blood boiling. I feel it like, Valentine's Day is kind of a letdown.
Hello and welcome back to Hot Pursuit, a podcast about creating conversations where nothing is off limits.
This podcast is produced by Asian Boss Girl.
I'm Em, and I hate boxed chocolates.
I'm Jen, and Valentine's Day really gets in the way of my takeout order wait time.
I'm Madeline, and I love waiting tables on Valentine's Day because that's when you make bank.
Chin.
Money, 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 money.
It is no mystery, based off our outfits, that today we are talking about Valentine's Day. So I thought it would be interesting to give just like a brief history lesson about why Valentine's Day is Valentine's Day. And it's actually kind of crazy. So I asked ChatGPT this morning to give me like a 4-point summary of what Valentine's Day is, where it came from. And it has its origins in ancient Rome. And they used to do this ritual in mid-February called Lupercalia. It's a fertility festival involving goat sacrifices, running around half naked, and ritualized matchmaking. I think ancient Romans were kind of crazy. So that's what it started off as. I'm sure it was like way more violent too.
How did those three things fit together? Ritualized?
I don't know. I'm sure it's something
after the goat sacrifice.
I'm sure goat sacrifice is like, here, may this cover I don't know.
The new match to be made.
Yeah, I guess so. Like maybe if I sacrifice a goat,
Then you would
the
find your
love
match.
god, the fertility god will give me more babies. I'm not sure.
The Roman Empire. I mean,
I think about the Roman Empire a lot.
this is why they say it's the Roman Empire.
The Roman Empire really influences a lot of our everyday lives. Calendar, judicial system, Valentine's Day, so much. We are so influenced by the Roman Empire. Anyways,
Do you have more?
so yes,
Okay.
so then it evolved into, there were one or two saints in the Christian church, early Christian martyrs named Saint Valentine. Saint Valentine. And it said, there's like a legend that says there was a priest that secretly married couples when marriage was banned for a soldier. And yeah.
Ooh, juicy,
It's kind of cute. It's kind of romantic, but then it's also to honor some martyrs. And so later on, there's like, of course, a Christian rebrand of pagan rituals.
Christians
We
love a
love
rebrand.
to do that. Christians love a rebrand. And they're like, let's stop the goat sacrifices. Let's just make this about love. Let's just make this about commemorating these two saints that were martyred. And then,
Wait, so they were
Wow.
martyred for?
I don't know what they were martyred for. Maybe just being Christian. I'm not sure.
Their faith.
But their
Definition of martyr.
their names were Valentine, and I think there was something to do with love. And then further evolved into medieval poets who made this holiday and like this celebration romantic, and thus centuries and centuries years later, now we're buying boxed chocolates and red roses from Walmart.
Oh.
And here we are talking about Valentine's Day on our podcast.
So it got passed from like
from
the
goat
Romans,
rituals, yes,
to some martyrs, to some
Mhm.
poets, to the throes of corporate capitalism.
yes, and it's always that way for every single holiday.
to fertility. You
Yeah.
know?
Cheers! Hear, hear, huzzah!
Ah.
So yeah, it's kind of crazy how an ancient Roman ritual has evolved into all of us wearing pink, and people having disappointed February 14th.
I wonder what the Saint Valentines would think of the holiday.
Oh,
He'd be like,
gosh.
what the heck? Because when I was researching this, there was
Like, I
also
died
like
for-
very graphic drawings of their executions. And I was thinking, like, if I were in their shoes and I saw like my name slapped onto a holiday celebrating my martyrdom, I'd be like, what is going on?
Like, I died for this?
Imagine you were executed centuries later. You're just like, oh, people are
You're on a
celebrating
Russell
this.
Stover box of
Yeah, and they're
chocolates.
just giving each other chocolates that like taste really bad.
Wow.
I know.
I'm speechless.
Yeah.
A fertility ritual sounds. I would like to observe one. Anyways,
So does wine and chocolates make you more fertile?
maybe. I mean,
The wine and dining, you know? So the martyrs believed in their faith in their God. Do we believe in Valentine's Day? Do we believe in pink and chocolate?
in what sense?
Like, what do you guys think of Valentine's Day?
I've always been happier celebrating it with my friends rather than a romantic interest. Because I feel like if I had a boyfriend and we were celebrating it, there's a lot of expectation kind of crowding the day to make it like the best day ever. It's kind of like birthdays. It's kind of like Christmas. You're just like, am I going to feel the most love on this day? So for me, I think I love a Galentine's Day. Like where you're dressing all cute and pink with your friends and then you just tell each other how much you love each other. I think that is the most meaningful for me.
Like us now.
Yeah. Like us.
Every day is Valentine's Day on the Hot
Unmatched.
Pursuit podcast.
Yeah. There is no.
We dress up and tell each other how much we love each other.
I know. No fertility ritual that we have been invited to, unfortunately.
In fact,
Just
we are
sacrificing
negative
our time.
fertile with each other.
I love holidays in general. Like I love
Aw.
every
You
holiday.
love a celebration.
I do. I love an excuse to celebrate. So I think Valentine's Day has always just been a fun way to buy some cute things, send some cute things, give some cute things, and have an excuse for it. Because I think every day can be so like mundane, and you have your routines and stuff. That a little break and like a pull out the fur coat, pull out the just an excuse to do it up a little bit. I think it's the spice of life. So
And a lot of day for special activities.
What
Right?
kind of special activity?
Oh, just like wearing an outfit or like
Oh, when you said special activities, I was like, she got invited to a fertility ritual that we weren't.
I just mean like going to dinner with your friends.
Oh, that is a special
you
activity.
said it with a glimmer in your eyeballs.
Guys, get your minds out of the gutter.
Listen, we started off with fertility.
So like when you see Target, like the day after Christmas,
Oh my
Target
God.
starts to like populate its shelves with like all of the Valentine's Day decor, do you get really excited?
I don't get excited. I get excited. Actually, the day that I love the most is on Valentine's Day. This applies for like Mother's Day too. I love just seeing all the men frantically buying
like
roses.
last minute.
Like, yeah, it's like 5:30. They need to pick up their woman at like 6:30, and they're just digging for something that looks
like,
good.
oh, yeah.
And they're all waiting in line, and they look rushed and they look stressed. And I'm like, very good, very good. Mother's Day morning is the same way too. Costco on a Mother's Day weekend.
Let me tell you.
Yeah. So
Any holiday whose responsibility is a man's to make good will probably end up in disappointment or just last minute planning. And we have some stories for you in the next segment. But that was it just popped in my head. Am I right? Am I right?
that's why they're there at 5:30.
W's in the chat. Okay.
So how do you feel
Emily.
about Valentine's Day?
Emily feeling type of way.
It's true. Like Mother's Day, like what you said,
Yeah.
Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, my birthday. Just if you leave it up to a man, no bueno.
I feel we could talk about this
Yeah.
in another
Let's
episode.
unpack there.
There is a lot to unpack.
It's
I
a
have
lot.
lots of anger and bitterness in my heart. But let's talk about love.
I think I feel kind of neutral about Valentine's Day. I find it fun, but I don't have to go out of my way to do something. Like I totally enjoy a Valentine's Day. I totally appreciate if a dude is going out of his way to do something for me. But I think I hoped for a lot of meaning from it when I was a kid. And then with every passing year, I thought to myself, this really don't hit. So I don't really see why people are anticipating it. And I just see the corporations try to sell things off of it. And that kind of dampens any excitement that I could have had. So I also hate hearing from men that it's just a marketing ploy.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't mean anything. Why don't you do something on Valentine's Day? Like that pisses me off. It hasn't happened to me, but like when I have to hear people say that, I'm like, stop being a Debbie Downer. You're annoying. And spend your money because you need to show the girl that you care. Who cares if she believes this marketing ploy? Do you care about her? Okay. So you know, exactly. I have not been the victim of that, but I mourn the girls that have, because they just want to feel special, and it's just a little act of love, and it's literally set aside. It's a day set aside so you don't have to remember. There's so much stock. There's so much inventory. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
I know so many women who are married that are close to me whose husbands don't celebrate Valentine's Day for that fact. And I'm like, will it kill you? Will it kill you to go to the store and spend $25 and that's it? You don't even have to get chocolates because they're bad. Just get the flowers.
Like, listen, if you think if your take is that Valentine's Day is a marketing ploy, that's fine. Make it up to the woman another day every single year, and then I'll shut up. But I don't see that happening. And it's not your anniversary, and it's not her birthday. Challenge up to you.
Girls always want flowers.
It's true.
I could talk for hours about this.
It's also, we had a family friend's parents that the dad will buy it the day after because it's
on sale. I hate that so much.
And it makes me really upset. I love a good deal, okay?
Yeah.
I'm like, but it's different. It feels different, and it feels different when it's like, oh, I got it because they're on sale. And like that's just like there's the like frugal mindset, the like communism mindset that the emotions of getting it on that day don't matter. So
because you could get it for cheaper the next day. It
Mm-hmm.
cheapens the entire gesture.
Mm-hmm. I would rather you actually just don't buy the flowers at all than to get the 50% off ones for me.
Yeah. Yeah, because that means like, oh, you're not worth $25, but you might be worth 12.5. Like maybe I could budge a little bit on that. Oh my gosh, I literally feel my blood boiling. I feel it like rising to the top. I also agree that Valentine's Day is like a marketing thing. We don't get a day off work for it. But it's a nice excuse to like celebrate love. So why wouldn't you do it?
And in the service industry, always full reservations booked out, and you're like, I'm gonna make money tonight. So, you know, I don't know.
But I just flowers.
Yeah. I love hearing about couples that do creative things if they don't like do the traditional go out to dinner. Like like one friend they'll always order in sushi. It's their like tradition that they've made because they don't want to participate in the corporate capitalism. But like we always order sushi from this favorite spot, and it's sweet. But they're doing something special, so it's more like the excuse to do something special, and it doesn't have to look like what you've been told it needs to look like. But the expectation is it has to look this way. Yeah, I was thinking about how like no one is disappointed after July 4th. Because no one has expectations about how July 4th is going to feel.
That's true, yeah.
But February 14th, you feel like you're going to feel a certain way. And then when you don't, then the disappointment, then
There's
the gap
a
in
lot of
expectations.
room
So that's
for
why it's similar to birthday blues and stuff.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Anybody on July 5th is like, man.
You know, I wish they used that other firework.
That hot dog really wasn't as decadent as I thought it was going to be.
No, but I have had that thought before. I'm like, I wish there were better hot dogs. They cheaped out on these hot dogs. But I digress.
Like, oh, the fireworks aren't as good as I thought they were going to be. Like, no one cares.
Because the subject of the celebration is the country, which is like a whole nother.
That's not all.
But when you expect it to be you, basically.
Yeah. To feel special.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we are properly riled up, why don't we share our best and worst Valentine's Day memories? Let's start with the worst.
Oh.
Let's get into the juicy juice now.
My worst Valentine's Day is when my friend that is single with me for so many years finally got a boyfriend. And I was like,
she's like, it's been nice. It's been
she's
good.
like, I love you.
I'm going to go celebrate now.
But it was actually very exciting because she hadn't dated someone for a very, 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 very long time. And so she was so excited. I felt like we were like kids again, like picking out her outfit and her sweater. They went to Fogo de Chao. Ooh, very fancy. He got her like roses. And she sent me all the photos afterwards. So it was just a normal Tuesday for me.
Where the takeout took way too long.
I got Thai takeout. It was great. The takeout took too long. But yeah, we'd always for years done like things together.
Like Valentine's. She was your designated Valentine's Day person.
Yeah.
For like 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. And then she got a boyfriend, so it was very exciting. But
it was exciting for her, but like you can't help but feel something for yourself too.
You have to be behind.
When you were sitting alone eating your Thai takeout, what were you thinking?
All I was telling myself, it's just a Tuesday. It's just a Tuesday.
Did you feel anything about yourself?
I think actually, with Valentine's Day, the question that always is like, I hate this question. It's like, what are you doing for Valentine's Day? And you're like, you either have plans or you're like, I'm gonna go get some takeout, you know? So there's just this moment of like, I guess I'll do my nighttime routine extra long tonight. You know? Yeah.
Did you feel anything about like being single on that day?
Yeah, I think there's a feeling of being left behind, especially when like so many friends have gotten married, but then like the few that are still single start to also fly from the nest. You're like, oh, I'm just still holding down the camp here, you know? Yeah.
So it kind of reminds me of like those shows where someone is alone and they celebrate their birthday and they have a cupcake and they light their own candle and they blow it out. You're just like, here I am. I could just see you sitting in the dark, like
watching my shows. Yeah.
I love love.
What did you feel when you would celebrate Valentine's Day with your friend previously?
Oh, it was so fun. It was so fun because we would always, like, for weeks in advance, be like, what should we do for Valentine's Day this year? So, like, we made it a thing together and had the best time. We'd, like, take the cute photos and, like, it was a lot of those years we're in Seattle all the time, and it's Seattle does not dress up, but we'd be like, we're gonna wear the booty heels and that no one is wearing out in Seattle. So just, once again, that excuse to do something special is so great. And having that close connection and companionship together with someone is so meaningful. And then she left for her man.
They're
still together. It's very cute.
Oh, are they married?
Not yet.
Okay.
They're in their dating phase.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Wait, so when was your first year alone?
It was
recent?
Yeah, it was last year.
That was your worst
Oh,
Valentine's Day. Oh, Jay.
I thought it was going to be like, back in 2019.
No,
it was last
year.
Oh, well, you can spend it with me this year. I have no plans.
We can do special things.
Are you free?
I'm free.
Hey, you should come over. We're
Let's
hanging
go.
out. Okay, so
that was my Valentine's
Lonely
Day.
Jennifer gave us
Lonely Jen.
a story of
her Thai
Jennifer being
takeout that took so long.
Oh, it took a long time?
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine that just because you're competing with all the other couples who are there at the restaurant.
And then I'm walking out to go pick it up, and like all the girls are in their dress up in my sweatpants.
It's
like this Valentine's about to hit.
Most brutal contrast on Valentine's Day, seeing like
out.
Yeah, who is out and who's just grabbing dinner to go back into their hole. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. I have one.
Worst
It was a few years ago when I was dating my ex, my most recent ex, and we were long distance at the time. So I think in his head, we were gonna celebrate when he visited because he was gonna come the week after, but he didn't tell me that. So I think he had planned. So I'm not sure. He said he did, but February 13th, because he hadn't talked about it yet or like mentioned any plans. So I texted him. I was like, so what are we doing tomorrow? And he was like, oh, we're not doing anything tomorrow. And I was like, what do you mean we're not doing anything tomorrow? He's like, well, I just thought it would be better to like celebrate in person. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I get that. But I would still like to celebrate on the designated day. And he was like, he said this. I don't believe that it was true though. But he said, I wrote it in the last card that I sent you, because we used to be pen pal. We used to like send each other cards because it's like a long distance thing. He was like, I wrote it in the last card that we wouldn't celebrate Valentine's Day on the day, but that we would celebrate the week after. And I was like, well, you didn't put it on the card. I grabbed the card and I was like, where is it? Where is it on the card? And he's like, oh, I thought I wrote it. And I was like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. But whatever. And I was just like, even if you did write it on the card, I still would not be okay with that. And I would have been like, no, veto. We're celebrating it on the day. So of course I was really mean to him. So I made him feel bad. And then he did like Frankenstein together something the next day. But it was because like all like the florists were like booked out, all the flowers are gone. He did order me flowers, but it was like, I don't even think they had normal size roses anymore. They had these like tiny ones. And so the bouquet that was delivered to me was like this small.
Miniature.
It was like this small. And then literally right after, my roommate's boyfriend walked in with this huge, like massive display of roses. It's not something you get from the store. It's something you order
Custom
specially.
order.
It was huge. And I was like, Emily, don't compare, don't compare, don't compare. And I had to like run into my room and just cry because I was like, oh my gosh. Of course I set it up. Well, see, okay, if it's left to a man, you just don't know with the planning. But I was like sitting there with this tiny bouquet and I was like, this is the smallest bouquet of roses I've ever received. And not like, I didn't want to be ungrateful, but I mean, it was just like comparatively, and you know, I shouldn't compare. So like in my head, I felt bad that they were so small, but I also felt bad that I was comparing as well. And so we eventually FaceTime and we did the whole Valentine's Day, and he like had like nice jazz music playing and then like a poster of all of his favorite pictures of us that he had like pasted onto like a bigger poster board. It was sweet. Like I really appreciated the effort after I made a huge fuss about it, but I just remember feeling awful.
That's the thing too. Like we mentioned another episode that we were talking about bachelorette or bridesmaids and like bachelorette parties, and we had mentioned how much of this would happen if Instagram wasn't a thing, if you didn't see it. And yours was like a real life comparison, right? But like how many people are comparing to things that they see online and as a result are unhappy with it simply because they just see something else? Like would they have been happy if that was it, you know? I mean, yours is a little different, but you seem to be the recipient of small rose bouquets.
Yeah, I get a lot of small
she gets
rose
a lot of
bouquets.
Miniature bouquets.
Also, for the men that are watching this, if you're watching this, never get a bouquet of white flowers.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't think they realize what that means. They're just like, oh, white looks nice because it's not red. Maybe let's do something different. Let's shake it up a bit. But it's literally, those are funeral flowers.
It means death.
It means death.
Yeah.
And it's so surprising how many times guys have gotten us like white, like a bouquet of pure white roses. I'm like, do you want this relationship to die?
Yes.
And like my very close friends have also had that experience. So like, don't ever do that.
Me, I am close friend.
Yes.
I got the bouquet and I literally sent it to Emily. I go, well, I guess this ain't working out.
He has communicated his intentions. He wants us to die.
I wonder if they like look online and just see the like millennial homes with like all white beige and like,
Oh, maybe.
It just exposes how little effort you are willing to put. Like,
Yeah.
it's like the girls want so little. They just want to feel special. That's it.
Yeah. I refuse to give men that concession that they don't know any better, because like if they really like something, they will do their research and they'll make sure they get it right. And it's just a very simple chat GPT. What kind of flowers should I avoid? What kind of flowers should I get? It's just so simple. Or just like ask her best friend what kind of flowers she likes. They're not expensive. Trader Joe's has really nice bouquets for like less than $20. It's not expensive.
Yes. And if you really want to wow them, just build your own bouquet.
Yeah. Or if you go to Whole Foods, you can like pick out all the different filler flowers and you bring it to the desk and they make it for you for free. For free.
Oh.
Yeah, it's free. You don't even have to pay for it. And it looks better because they don't put that little tag on it. It's in this really nice like not burlap.
The I know what you're
The
talking
brown
about. The brown
wrapper.
thing
Yeah.
makes it
The
look
butcher
so
paper?
legit.
Butcher paper, yes. Butcher paper, yeah.
It looks craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artisanal.
My ex used to do that, which is why I was very disappointed with the tiny ones that he sent me. Because like I was like, I know you could do better. I know we're long distance though. But what are these?
It's the gap in expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you,
So
Mads?
painful.
See, I don't have a particularly negative memory of Valentine's Day, but the thing that keeps popping up in my mind is one of the more recent ones that I had with a boyfriend. And the reason it pops up is because it was just so unmemorable. But like the thing is, I don't remember any of my Valentine's days other than like what we're gonna say is the best one. But it's just so like like the whole holiday is just so what is the word?
Insignificant.
Insignificant. Yeah.
We don't even get a day off of work for this.
Yeah. So I just feel like the whole holiday is insignificant, but then I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, so I'm not trying to like say that all the time, you know? But yeah, I remember like he got me flowers and then he like stuck them in a vase, which I was like, wow,
That's
okay,
nice.
you took the next step. But then it was literally like still in the rubber band.
And then wait, I remember that.
So
and then stuck in it. And the vase was way too small. You know, and like at that time, I just thought like, well, this is really nice, I guess. But then like I have to take it out and then
You have to like
cut.
redo it.
Yeah, you have to like cut all the
face. That's really cute.
Yeah, it was cute. It was also it had the sticker of $6 on the bottom. So I was like, okay, thanks. It was not even like a clear glass, like a white clear glass vase. It was like a colored one, which is fine, but like
I think I remember this.
it was like purely
it was like a half jar.
purely minimal effort, but the fact that there's a vase, like you thought that was gonna do something.
Yeah, they really tried.
Literally.
Here.
Yeah, that was it. And I mean, I was happy, but
Were you?
I don't
What
know.
else did you do that? What else did you do?
I don't remember. is the
Oh,
thing.
wow.
I think we like maybe went to dinner or something. But
And
like
that was
I do remember feeling afterwards, well, that was that. You know what I mean? Like it was
Oh.
it did not feel any different. Like I think other days that we had planned dates felt more special than Valentine's Day. Because Valentine's Day, you're out there like fighting the crowds and like fighting for your life to get a reservation. It's just not my vibe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like bad per se, but if you were to ask me about this Valentine's Day, I'd be like, whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe that is most indicative of how I feel about it.
You were just like-
Inconsequential, she said.
Yeah.
You're
In
just like, I got that out of
cleared
the
it from
way.
your
I guess
memory.
that's what it is.
yeah,
That's
which
what it feels
like
like.
check the box. That kind of feeling
yeah.
of like, okay, we
I've
did
had
the
like
thing.
other Valentine's Days, I guess, with dudes, but like they were dudes, boyfriends,
Plural.
and they were pleasant. They were fine. They were nice.
Mhm.
The thing is, you just like would hope that there is something better to say than it was nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But let's flip the script and ask about our best Valentine's Day experiences.
Oh.
I'll go first.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so my most fond memory of Valentine's Day is being in elementary school and creating your paper little bandwagon to receive to receive your Valentines from all of your schoolmates, and then some of them have candy. And I didn't get like secret admirers or anything, but it was your one chance to express how you felt about someone. So if they were special, like, I like the way you draw, like
Oh,
that was the time to
sweet.
like write that, or like, you're so like, I love recess with you, It was just so innocent and so sweet. And I remember feeling so much joy with no pressure then. And like, it was fun decorating your receiving vessel. It was fun writing the
yeah.
notes to people. Like, I can't wait to make their day by saying this nice thing about them. And then you get to add stickers and hearts. And if you are rich, you can add candy, which I didn't do, but like,
It's like a day of permission to express.
yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you get to sit, and everyone gets to sit at their little desks and they get to
Go
open their little
around.
boxes. And it's so fun. And then you get to eat candy at the same time. And who doesn't love candy?
Like in class.
In class while you are receiving positive words about yourself. On
a
fun
words of affirmation day.
on fun
communal.
printed like colorful postcards.
Yeah. Do they do that anymore at schools?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, they better.
I haven't been to Walmart in a while.
This can be our assignment this year. We each have
give
to buy a
Valentine's to
box of kids' Valentines.
I
give them
love
out.
those.
And exchange them.
And they always have like a little tab where you can like pop it in.
Yes.
Like there's
yes.
like you put the candy and then you pop the other side into the tab. It's so fun.
I remember it was a whole thing too to pick out, like go to the store
Yeah,
and
with
pick
your
out
parents.
which ones you wanted.
Yeah.
And they were always themed, I guess, corporate capitalist.
Like Lord of
ones.
the Rings
Yes!
Valentine.
But they were really like
SpongeBob.
punny. You
And
know,
the-
it'd be like Gandalf being like,
You shall pass.
There was
You're
like
right, it was
fairy
punny.
godparent, like there was
Yes.
they were all like super punny, and you could like pick your favorite one, like the Little Mermaid
Yes,
one,
yes.
or
Yeah.
the Cinderella one, and so it was like a personality expression. Too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
And
oh,
the-
that girl loves the Little Mermaid.
I know
Yeah.
who this is from.
Yeah.
And then the boys always have like a thicker cardstock that has a little sheen on
A
it.
sheen on it.
And then there's other ones that have a little bit of iridescence to it. You know,
Yeah,
like they
yeah,
can
the
reflect in the
iridescent. I
light.
see it in my mind's eye.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then there's
There are
also like the
different
more down to
shades.
earth
There's
ones.
like the Hello Kitty ones.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Some of them I remember. This one that I remember once that came with stickers.
Yes.
It came with
Oh.
stickers.
Yes.
Or like a
yo.
tattoo.
Or they
Yeah.
scratch and sniff.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
It's
just
very
like little
exciting.
fun experiences that you get to.
They were very fun.
Yeah.
I remember decorating the mailbox was a whole thing. It was a whole activity. I think this is just like the teachers trying to keep us busy. We also bring in shoe boxes, and then we cut out.
You cut out the little the hole.
You cut out the hole at the top, and then you like put them in.
Yeah.
And it was like a whole activity where you would like have your little baggie of your Valentine's and be like, "New." I also remember picking out the because in the cards there was always the prettier ones with the fun patterns versus the uglier ones, and I always pick the prettier ones for my friends. I was like, these ones go to these people.
I would pick the prettiest one for you.
Wait, did you ever write one to a boy you liked?
No.
Did you ever pick a pretty one for the boy? Oh,
I don't recall. I don't have any memories.
That's kind of bold.
Of boys in elementary.
That's rather bold. But I think the thing for me that was most special about those was like everyone always put from and to. So like this one was meant for you. Like they picked this one out for you.
versus the generic.
Yeah. Yeah. And
This is
like
from
they
everyone.
sat down and wrote from la 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 to Emily.
And even before you have the ability, or not ability, but just like before you are expected to like write things, you can just like add a star or a heart to the people that are extra special. Write their name in pretty cursive or something, even if like the Valentine's already written for you.
What would be the closest adult equivalent to this?
The activity? Or like a
Commenting on
handwritten card.
someone's Instagram post. You look hot today in this pic. Words of affirmation.
I think like just writing letters.
given freely. I think it was also
Unprompted.
neat. Like you had to do it for everyone too. Like there wasn't like I'm only giving 7 to my friends. It's like everyone got one. Everyone had a full mailbox at the end, no matter.
Did y'all schools ever do the flower thing?
Mine did. That's part of my memory.
Yeah. Okay.
What is the flower thing?
You sent flowers to people.
Oh.
You buy flowers to people and they
yes,
deliver
yes.
it to their like homeroom in
Homeroom
front of
in
everyone.
class.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang. That's
And the people who don't get one just don't get
They
one.
just
They
sit
just
there.
sit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be the greatest time ever or the worst time ever.
yeah.
I've never really liked that.
I forgot about that.
It's kind of savage.
Yeah.
The equivalent, that's the adult equivalent is we're like, only you get one.
Yeah. And even as a person receiving one, you feel bad because you received like 5 and this person right next to you like got nothing. Yeah. It's the meanest practice, I
That's
think.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. But tell us your story.
Well, I related to that. I remember sometimes people get one, like a single one from like unknown.
Oh, the unknowns were so
And those are so juicy.
juicy.
Yeah. It'd be like,
I didn't know that was a thing.
to Katie from, and then blank. And like they'll go around and be like, did you send me this one? Did you send me this one? And then one of our friends one time was like, we should troll and send one to our friend that's unknown. And then tell her later. It was fun. But can you imagine receiving an unknown rose? Actually, ours were carnations because they were cheaper.
They were carnations, yeah.
Or were
They were
they
like
white?
red and pink.
They were red.
Red and pink carnations.
Not even.
But what was
roses?
part of your story?
Oh, my favorite Valentine's Day was when I was in high school, and it was my high school boyfriend, and it was just.
Oh, that's so cute.
I went to boarding school, and so there was no way to like go anywhere, and you actually couldn't leave campus without getting permission. There was no Amazon Prime or anything, so I don't know how this dude got his hands on like a tiny box of like. I remember it was Russell Stover with a Snoopy on the front.
Oh, that's cute.
And we couldn't leave campus because we were at boarding school. So like he just shows up to the dorm and I walk out and he's like, I have something for you. And it was this little box of chocolates. And then we just like walked around and like sat on a bench and ate them together. And then when I remember they tasted like not so great.
But it
I remember
wasn't
being
the
like,
chocolate. It was
but
like
I was like,
the effort.
yes, the effort. And also because it was hard to get, like where he would have to like sign himself out, go to like take the bus and go to town to like get them somehow, or ask a teacher. I don't know how he did it, but it was so sweet.
He was so committed.
Sweet. So committed. And it was just so innocent. I didn't have any expectation. And it was just a surprise. And it was just sweet. And I remember feeling like, this is like his full effort that he could do.
Yeah.
Within his
Wow.
capacity. And that was the sweetest thing ever. And I also remember saving that box like after Valentine's Day and had it on my desk in my dorm room. It was very cute
That's so
with Snoopy on it.
Yeah, because it's not the chocolate; it's the effort that went
the
in and the
effort.
thought behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Do
if
just
it was
all
just
you
like
want.
an arbitrarily given Snoopy box of chocolates, you probably wouldn't
Yeah.
care less.
Yeah.
But you just like the effort.
I was
You
like, where did you
knew.
get this from?
Do you still have the
We're
box?
at boarding school.
Yeah, do you still have the
We can't
box?
leave. No, I don't have it anymore.
Did you toss it?
I think I kept it for the longest time, and then I think we broke
When
up
you
in
were
the
like,
house.
Oh, when you broke up.
When you broke up.
I was like, oh. Yeah. So that's my favorite memory. It was sweet. It was innocent, and the effort was like to the fullest.
When have you felt that feeling since?
Ooh, actually, a close second to a story that came to mind was just a surprise care package in the mail from a friend like 2-3 years ago. She's already like married in a relationship, and I feel like so many times Valentine's is often with your single friends, but to be thought of by a friend that like
Yeah.
had her own thing, had her marriage, but was still thinking of me was really
That's so
sweet.
sweet.
I opened it and like all these like pink and red foil like dove hearts fell out, and there was like
so
bath
romantic.
bombs and candles
Yeah.
in there, and it was a sweet card. But it was special because she had her thing, but was still considering and thinking of
Yeah.
me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a close second, I would say.
Wow.
Surprise out of the blue, little bit of effort, but went so far.
Oh. That's like a textbook, I feel like, experience of
Yeah.
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
When you least expect
Simple. Yeah.
it. Simple.
What about you, Em?
What about you? What's your favorite Valentine's Day? Your best Valentine's Day?
My best Valentine's days, plural, have always been parent led. So growing up, my parents, like, we never asked them to do this and we never expected them to do it. But every single Valentine's Day, we would wake up. It was kind of like Christmas, but red. So we would wake up and we would walk to the kitchen, and my dad and my mom would set out either flowers, or they would always set out these like strawberry whoppers for my sister and I. And like we
That's
loved it because
cute.
it's strawberry and you don't get that all the time. I think it's like
Yeah.
only for Valentine's Day. So they would get us like strawberry whoppers, and you just see like 2 sets because it's for me and my sister. And then like a small gift, and then a hongbao, like a red envelope with $20.
That just changed the game.
Money?
Yeah, it was so sweet.
you guys
We both.
Yeah, I got money. But it's like,
Dang.
there's this cute little puppy that my dad got my sister and I. I still have it. I think it's in my closet right now. It's out of battery, but it's like the one you squeeze, and when you squeeze it, it says, "I rough you." Yeah, I rough you. And
That's so cute.
obviously it's been like 15 years, so I don't think it works anymore. But I still have it because it's just like the sweetest thing.
We got to find a battery, replace that
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, it's so cute.
From
It's
Papa
so
Bear.
cute. Yeah, and so every single Valentine's Day, they would set out one candy and one little gift and one $20 bill. Yeah.
In a hongbao.
In a hongbao. It's that simple.
Wow.
If a guy did that for me, I'd be like, this is awesome. Thank you.
Immediate marriage.
Money, yeah, it doesn't even have to be flowers. I actually don't really like if someone were to get me a dozen red roses and a box of Russell Stovers, I'd be like, you're just following the recipe. You're not giving any thought into this. So I feel like what my parents did for me was really special because I know it took a little more thought. He probably like walked around Walmart a bit and like stared at it a bit, pondered, should I buy this? Should I buy that? And so it was really special. So I still have yet to top that experience with a man.
Oh, so that was mainly done by your father.
Wow.
Yeah. I think my dad.
Important to note.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
And it's a level of effort, like you imagining him like picking out these
Yeah.
things for you, like
Yeah.
knowing you would appreciate.
I
the
like
little
see him in the
punny
store.
guy.
I see him in the
Yeah,
store
the
squeezing the
level
little
of
dog
effort.
and being like, "Ha, this is funny. I'm gonna get
Emily
it for
would
my
love
kid."
this.
Yeah.
This is so her. Whatever the Asian father version of this is so her.
Yeah, and instead of like, oh, let me
Yeah.
get her these chocolates, he's thinking like, I know she doesn't like these chocolates. Let me get her these strawberry whoppers because they're so much better. And
It's specific to you.
yeah, every single time I see whoppers, I think of my dad.
Oh.
Malt balls.
So sweet.
I don't even know if they make the strawberry ones anymore.
I haven't seen those.
There was one year he had to get us just normal chocolate and peanut butter because
They didn't have them.
strawberry ones.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's always been a really fond memory. Yeah.
A core memory, if you
A
will.
core memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was also one year he got us like luggage tags, but they were pink.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's just like
Wow.
themed. It's a
Your
Valentine's
father
Day
is elite.
themed. He did a lot.
Yeah.
He's a good dad.
It takes so little.
It really does. It
So
just takes
little.
like 30 more seconds of thinking like, yeah.
Also the creativity. The
Mhm.
creativity really matters so much, I think.
Mhm.
In gift giving in general, but it's
Yeah.
like, this is for you, tailor-made for you. And you know that gift, they know wouldn't work for anybody else. The best kind. All we want, I think, is just like to be thought
Some
of.
thought.
Yes.
To
Yeah.
be thought of
Yes.
when you least expect it, and then be thought of intentionally for you as
You
a
are
signal
not
that they know you. You're not
Yeah.
replaceable.
You're not just a woman that they can like go to the store zombie and then get this and satisfy their duties,
Which is still what they do.
which is still what they do.
Which is still what some of them don't even do all the time. They get it on February 15th.
Yeah.
So this has become an episode about how men cannot even do the bare minimum. JK, maybe not.
I think they can. They can if they care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's if he wanted to, he would.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple.
Mm.
Okay, so how much love do you actually feel on Valentine's Day, whether it's from your parents or your girlfriends or your romantic interest at the time?
I feel that this is, of course, it's a designated day of love, but I never feel like extra loved on Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
I feel like there's so many moments throughout my year where I feel thought of and considered way more than if I were just to like wake up to flowers and then have gone to dinner just to like satisfy that duty. Valentine's Day is kind of a letdown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because there's expectations
Too
of
much
feeling loved, and there's expectations of like, this should be a day where I'm showered with love. But if everyone's trying to feel that way, I feel like no one really has capacity to give that out to someone else because they're trying to feel the same way, you know? So everyone's just take.
Which then begs the question, why do we feel that way? Why do we expect to feel such love in exorbitant measure? Because it's not even realistic. Like when do you even feel that, you know?
Well, I was thinking about how, like, I think Valentine's Day and birthdays, in the way that I feel about them sometimes and the way I hear people talk about them, feel very similar. People will often share about the birthday blues, and it feels more okay to voice like, I always just kind of am disappointed by the end of the day on my birthday. And the common denominator is like the lie we've been told of what this should feel like is just wrong. But if everybody buys into that, you can't help but also think like, do I kind of want to feel that way too? Like, you know? And so even like, as much as like a Galentine's Day is really cute and really fun, and these little gestures mean a lot, they still are bumping up against this other thing that I always feel, which is like, should I be feeling more? Is there supposed to be more that's supposed to be happening? And we're all just running from that by trying to like do a gesture to fulfill something. Like a void has been created by, I don't know who, maybe marketers. Like a void has been created that will never that will never be satiated. But like the chase is worth enough, because I think also the anticipation up until Valentine's Day is part of the experience of Valentine's Day. It's like prom. Prom is actually like kind of fun, but what's also more fun is honestly like the 3 weeks leading up to prom, right?
Getting
It's
ready
like,
for it.
what outfit are you gonna wear with your boyfriend? I mean, with my friend that I was mentioning that had her first Valentine's Day, it was like picking out her outfit together. How are you gonna do your hair? Where is he gonna take you? Like that's part of the thrill. And then you get to the day and you're like, well, the steak was kind of overdone, and like when the food was, she literally was like, the food was not that good, and we just like came back and had some wine.
Sounds like the Met Gala.
But it's like a void has been created by I don't know who, but it's there, and we're all trying to fill it somehow.
Like if you think about it, the best times you have with your partner or with your friends are when you guys are completely comfortable with each other, in sweats, just watching a movie. Someone makes everyone tea, everyone has like a bowl of ramen. You're just super comfortable. But I feel like with these holidays, it's almost like they're promising this extra feeling that you get if you go to a nice dinner, if you get flowers. And like, when has a nice dinner ever been like comfy, cozy, comfortable, and you feel like your truest self there? No, you're putting up a front, you're putting on a full face of makeup, you're on your best behavior. And of course, when you're like so buttoned up and like zipped up like that, you're not gonna feel open enough to receive love. You're not gonna feel open enough to give love either. So I just don't feel like this is all just a money grab, I guess. It's not really it's not for the people. It's not by the people.
Is Valentine's Day not American?
It's not very
Actually
American.
very American.
I don't know. They market it as love, but do they truly understand what love feels like? I don't think so.
Wow.
I feel like the best type of Valentine's Day, if I'm thinking about a Valentine's Day, is like gifting my friends maybe like a sweat set, matching sweat set that we all wear together. And then we put on a fun little rom-com. We all get some tissues.
One of the things I think about related to all of this is how we vacillate between desiring like stability and comfort and then excitement and something that feels different and special. And so even the same way with travel and trips, I think it's like the same root thing, which is a void is created. You think you're going to feel a certain type of way on a mountaintop in Santorini watching a sunset, but then you get there and it's freaking cold and you're like, I want to go back inside now because the wind is whipping my hair, you know? Like,
you're not comfortable.
yeah, but it's
so true.
It taps into this desire of like, every day I just wear my sweatpants. I'm with my partner on the couch watching something. So maybe if we get dressed up and go eat cold steak,
You'll feel something.
you know, but like
maybe
the
like
root,
a change in routine.
yeah, the desire for a night to feel special. Let's do something special. But then I think like maybe that mismatch is like, what does special mean? And we follow a formula, but maybe special is you get to have your strawberry wafers and like a special gift. Like that is actually more special, but we don't know what special means. We want special.
Yes.
And
Because
we
routine
think
is hard.
special will
and what
feel
daily life is-
better.
Yeah. And more satisfying.
Oftentimes, the most special or memorable moments are not necessarily planned. Like they are things that happen together with you, with someone that you care about. And that could be when you are in sweatpants, or it also could be when you are out. But I think trying to orchestrate a moment of special feeling is not to be disregarded by any means, because like that is when that hits, it's like so much greater than anything else. But the success rate of that, and I think like the expectation of what that is going to be like versus looking for those special moments in your everyday there's a little bit of a chasm there. And it's kind of like, how can we appreciate what the special is and look for it no matter where it is, no matter like what you're doing, versus like pouring all of your expectations into an orchestrated moment, which probably is going to have a lower success rate anyways.
Yeah.
Like you can't engineer special, but you do need to put in effort to make special possible. But you also can't expect it will. Yeah, you can't like perfectly formulaically. Yeah.
You kind of just have to like,
Put an effort.
this is our setting. Anything goes.
Yes.
Anything goes. And hopefully between the two of us and our magical relationship, we'll find a special moment. But I feel like with like a dinner or something, it's almost like, and you're supposed to feel special now.
Yes.
And then once you
the rose.
and once you get it, you're just like, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
And then it leaves room for so much disappointment.
Yeah.
Like I don't actually feel anything. I just notice the wind right now going up my skirt.
Yeah, I'm wearing a short dress and heels, holding this dang rose, and I'm freezing, and I can't wait to get back to the car.
Yes.
Yeah. But I feel like the most special memories are made from planning something that is like very meaningful for just the two of you personally. It doesn't have to be because we're a couple or because we're friends, we have to do this.
Yeah.
But like me and Mad, sometimes we go on walks and it always like builds into something really beautiful because like we play really well, and so we like find a leaf or like we'll find leaves to crunch, and like that's like the special moment.
Sticks to break.
Yeah, we'll find sticks to break, but it's not like, okay, at this intersection, this is where it's gonna feel really, really good.
The leaf right there is about to hit. But similarly, you do both go and choose to go out and go on the walk. So similarly, it's like the couple needs to go out, or the friends need to go out and like put in the effort, and they can't sit at home and expect it to happen. So you've gone out, but the moment could happen whenever.
Yeah. Like if you go to a restaurant and you don't have a conversation at all, then what's the point? $90 beef Wellington. That's about it.
It kind of feels like practice or creativity or just like trying to hone a new skill for anything. Like the more reps that you get in, like you never know what's going to take off. You never know what's going to be that special moment.
Yeah.
But you have to try.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you try, like the more success and the more you'll be able to figure out what is going to increase your chances of special. Yesterday, me and Em went on a walk and we picked dandelions for each other and it was so cute. But then she shared a story about how her dad got mad at her when she was younger for blowing dandelions. So then we went to the middle of an intersection that was empty.
To be mindful of everyone's lawns, and we blew them in the middle. So they would just land on the concrete.
That's magical.
Yeah, no, but it's because it's that, like the act of that is so romantic, right? But then it's like we made that our
Effort.
moment.
Yes.
And it's
Yes.
like,
the effort has to be there.
yes. And it's infused
Yeah.
with the story that she told me and then us thinking we're being mindful of other people. Whatever. But it was so fun and so special.
Sweet. Yeah.
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 And then, one time Jen took me on a date. And it was so special as well.
I was jealous when I heard about it later. Like, excuse you.
She's like the best date.
She
Just pay for
Similarly-
everything.
It was similarly spontaneous.
Yeah,
too.
it was spontaneous. We didn't know what to eat, and so we got ramen.
We were kind of like we were thinking we were gonna just eat popcorn and then eat at 10.
And then I was like, I'm
we had a
hungry.
headache. So then we sat with a view of like this film premiere across the
Yeah.
street on like this fourth floor of a building, slurping ramen, late for the movie.
Yeah.
Tend to be like, it's really good, right? Wow, it's really beautiful. Okay, we gotta go.
We were literally watching a red carpet as we were like
Yeah.
eating ramen. And then we were late for the movie and they scolded us. But that's like a memory we share. Yeah. So like creating moments, but also letting the memory unfold
unfold before you.
before you, trusting the relationship.
Instead
to
of
unfold it.
forcing the moment.
Yes.
Trusting each other versus trusting the moment.
Yeah.
That you're trying to engineer.
Yeah. And you can do that any day.
Yes.
Yeah. But Valentine's Day specifically, there's just so much pressure attached with it. So I feel like for this Valentine's Day, I think this episode is coming out just a few days before. If you're still planning, I feel like it would be great to just be a little bit mindful about the relationship you guys share and create special moments. Maybe skip the dinner altogether. Maybe save the traffic stress. Picnic.
Free.
Picnic in the living room.
Yeah, create the vibes.
Yeah, create the vibes. It could be so fun.
String lights
Fort.
do a lot.
Fort. We made a fort.
We made a fort.
Yeah, a few weeks ago we made a fort.
It was so
It
fun.
was so fun. And like we
With
just
your entire stash of
Yeah.
chips. I remember.
and we just pretended like we were
so cute.
we were like our 9-year-old selves.
It was so fun.
Really fun. It was really hot underneath the blankets,
Yes.
but it was really fun.
So I think the creativity.
Yeah. Don't feel stressed
important.
out, but just think a little bit more.
Yeah, if you're feeling lonely or a little bit sad, think about why. Is that because you are expecting that you shouldn't feel this way? Because even if you feel lonely or sad on like a regular Monday, it probably won't hit as hard as it is on Valentine's Day because you think on Valentine's Day, I should be happy. But I don't know. It's all
an
with a little
arbitrary day.
bit of perspective.
Just a
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
least you're not sacrificing a goat.
Yeah. For us, Valentine's Day is kind of a letdown. So we would
Yeah.
love to hear from you. If you agree that Valentine's Day is a letdown, please drop a comment. Let us know your perspective. If you disagree, that's fine too.
Let us
Be-
know.
We're ready to argue. But happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Follow us on
Instagram, TikTok at The Hot Pursuit Pod. We're also on YouTube and all the podcasting platforms.
hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Spotify.
And thank you for joining us for this conversation.
We're really bad at this. We need to practice. All right. Hot Pursuit out.
Hot Pursuit out.
Bye.